Oil is everywhere in your life, even where you'd never expect it. Not just in your car, not just in planes or ships. Oil decides how much your groceries cost, how far your money goes, and how fragile the system behind your daily routine really is. Most people think oil is just fuel. That's the first mistake. Oil is leverage. Oil is timing. Oil is power hidden in plain sight. This video is not about how oil is extracted step by step, and it's not a chemistry lesson. This is about what oil actually does to the world you live in, and why a small change in oil can quietly affect millions of lives overnight. Every time the price of oil moves, something else moves with it. Transportation gets more expensive. Products become harder to ship. Entire industries adjust without asking for permission. And the strange part is that most of this happens far away from you, in places you will never see, controlled by decisions you will never vote on. Oil doesn't need headlines to change your life. It works silently through supply chains, contracts, and infrastructure built decades ago. When oil is cheap, economies breathe. When oil tightens, everything feels heavier. Not because oil is evil, but because modern society was built assuming oil would always be there, flowing smoothly, predictably. That assumption has failed more than once in history. Entire cities were born because oil was found under empty land. Entire countries reshaped their politics around it. Wars were influenced by it long before they were officially named. And yet, to the average person, oil remains invisible. You only notice it when something goes wrong, when prices jump overnight, when shortages appear, when suddenly the same routine costs more effort than it did yesterday. Oil is not rare, but it is uneven. It exists in specific places, under specific conditions, and extracting it is never as simple as drilling a hole. Some oil is cheap, some is extremely expensive. Some is clean enough to refine easily. Some requires complex processes just to become usable. These differences matter because they decide who can afford to produce oil and who can't. They decide which countries hold influence and which ones depend on others. They decide why two people in different parts of the world pay radically different prices for the same liter of fuel. This channel exists to explain those invisible mechanics. Not with jargon, not with lectures, but with clear stories and real consequences. How oil shaped cities, industries, and everyday habits. How decisions made far away ripple into normal life. How something that feels abstract quietly controls very concrete outcomes.